The human boy breathed flame at school, and dragons arrived to claim him. HFY Hub score 8.8 out of 10. Look, I'll just say it right off the bat. This isn't your typical loud, explosion-heavy sci-fi, but instead it's this crazy chill first contact situation that's cleverly disguised as a kid hitting the weirdest puberty ever. I was sitting at my desk yesterday, literally bouncing my leg because my manager sent me another massive Excel file full of broken zip codes, and I just needed an escape, so I put on my headphones and hit play on this. And legit, I ended up leaning so far forward in my chair that my chest was actually pressed against the edge of my desk the whole time. The vibe here is just pure wholesome patience. When Haru the dragon shows up, he doesn't just snatch the kid or start making intense demands, he just waits and explains things, and it honestly reminded me of this feral calico cat I used to feed in my old apartment's parking garage. I spent weeks just sitting near the tuna, totally still, letting her realize I wasn't going to hurt her, and that exact same slow, trusting energy is exactly what Haru gives Teju. It really works. The characters are what make this hit so well because Teju isn't some fearless action hero. He's just a normal kid who sneezed a fireball, and is now terrified he's going to be locked in a government lab, which is totally fair. They take the whole hidden magical bloodline trope, but give it this awesome sci-fi twist where dragons are just aliens from Sirius who used to hang out on Earth way back in the day. I was grinning like an idiot when his little wings finally popped out. If you're tired of aggressive space wars and just want a story about building bridges and finding out you're part of something bigger, this is absolutely for you. I completely forgot my coffee until it went ice cold. I didn't even care. Number 1, Accessibility Barrier, 9 out of 10. You can jump right into this one without needing a dictionary for weird alien terms. It starts in a totally normal middle school classroom with a kid having allergies, which is just about as relatable as it gets. Super easy read. Number 2, Character Cred, 9 out of 10. Teju is so legit as a character because he actually acts like a 13-year-old who is freaking out about his life changing. And Junho is the ultimate best friend for just rolling with the whole "my buddy is a space dragon now" thing. Good dudes. Number 3, Closure Status, 10 out of 10. I hate it when stories leave you hanging, but this wraps up the arc beautifully at the UN building with him flying over New York. You get the whole journey from the weird sneeze to him accepting his new life. Totally satisfying. Number 4, Dialogue Drip, 8 out of 10. The telepathy from the dragons is a really neat touch because it makes them feel powerful but also super calm and respectful. Haru always knows exactly what to say to keep everyone from panicking, which I wish the guys in my office IT department knew how to do. Real smooth. Number 5, Endgame Payoff, 9 out of 10. That final scene where he jumps off the balcony and finally flies with his full wings, nuts. It just felt like everything he worked for during those 3 years of training totally paid off. Number 6, Found Family Factor, 8 out of 10. The way Haru and the other dragons basically adopt him as a distant cousin is so cool. They don't take him away from his real parents, they just add to his support system, which is a really healthy way to handle it. Love that. Number 7, HFY Video Length, 1530 min. It's the absolute perfect length for when you're taking a lunch break and need to zone out from the world for a bit. Not too short, not a massive marathon, just right. Number 8, Logic Coagulation, 9 out of 10. Normally, when a story tries to say magic is actually science, it gets super messy, but here the whole alien DNA mixed with human evolution thing just clicked in my head perfectly. It made total sense to me. Number 9, Narrative Gut Punch, 7 out of 10. It's not going to make you sob uncontrollably, but seeing Teju realize he isn't a freak and actually has a huge purpose definitely hits you right in the feels. It's an emotional warm hug. Number 10, Packing Pulse, 9 out of 10. The story moves really well, jumping from the crazy incident at school to the doctor visits and then right into the training. It never dragged, even when they were just sitting around explaining the science stuff. Kept me hooked. Number 11, Possible Sequel, maybe. I mean, they mention there are 27 other kids out there around the world waking up with dragon powers. I would absolutely read a sequel where Teju has to go train them. That would be epic. Number 12, POV Perspective, 9 out of 10. Being right in Teju's head makes the panic of the situation feel super real. When his fingernails start glowing because he's stressed, you feel that same anxiety spike right along with him. Really immersive. Number 13, the human edge, 8 out of 10. We humans usually win by being stubborn or shooting stuff in these stories, but here our edge is literally carrying ancient space dragon DNA. It's a pretty awesome flex. Number 14, the onion factor tearjerker score, 6 out of 10. I got a little misty-eyed when his dad told him that no matter what happens or if he grows wings, he's still his son. Just a really solid, supportive dad moment that got to me. Number 15, thematic resonance, 10 out of 10. At the end of the day, this is all about patience and accepting who you are. The way the dragons guide him instead of forcing him is exactly how you build real trust, kinda like my parking garage cat. Beautiful stuff. Number 16, trope remix score, 9 out of 10. Taking the standard fantasy dragon and turning it into a hyper-advanced alien species that visited Earth thousands of years ago is brilliant. It completely refreshes the whole hidden magical creature trope. Number 17, visual bang per buck, 9 out of 10. I could picture the shimmering blue-green scales and the translucent wings so clearly in my head. The imagery of a massive dragon just chilling in a middle school courtyard is fantastic. Number 18, wholesomeness/cozy rating, 10 out of 10. This is honestly one of the coziest sci-fi stories I've heard in a while. Nobody gets hurt, the government actually works with the aliens instead of shooting them, and everyone just wants to help the kid. Super positive. Number 19, world building vibe check, 9 out of 10. They managed to flesh out a whole galactic alliance and thousands of years of hidden history, all while sitting in a school library and a hospital room. It feels massive but grounded. Number 20, xenobiology integration, 10 out of 10. Explaining the fire breath through specialized glands near the lungs and the wings as an organic protein structure was so cool. It made the crazy dragon stuff feel biologically sound. HFY Hub score, 8.8 out of 10. Hope see you at the next HFY Hub video review.